Hey, Gwayne from Waynetv. Welcome to Utube Conversations.
Yes, sir. Happy to be here.
All right, man. So I appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping by. All right. So let's get into where you grew up at.
Man, the heart of Los Angeles, California, on the east side, on Central and Florence, over that way.
Got it. Okay. Did you grow up in a two-parent household?
You know what? At one point, I lived in Compton till I was about 5, and my parents divorced, actually. So then I moved to the east side of South Central. And then, yeah, so I would say because 5 years and up, it was me and mom's.
Okay, got it. Okay. Now, your upbringing, right? Did you know other people that had a two-parent household? Just, people you went to school with and so forth?
You know what? It was rare.
It was rare. Okay.
Yeah, but my cousin did. My cousin had both his parents,
And was there a different dynamic as far as like the mindset?
Yeah, it was. It was. You could tell that there was a father figure in the household. Not saying that mine wasn't, but I knew that I could get away with a lot more stuff. Versus,
Got it.
If my dad was here, I wouldn't do that shit. Type thing. Yeah, I wouldn't take no chances.
Yeah, man. Do you feel like you was affected? Because, like, as an example, me as an adult, when you're younger, I didn't notice the difference between, I grew up around West Indians, right? So there were more, even if the husband was cheating, he was in the household. He was there. Maybe not during the time when he was doing what he needed to do, but he was still there to discipline, right?
Okay.
Grew up in Brooklyn, New York. Do you feel like, me as an adult, I do see the difference between the way they was brought up and the way, even though we lived on the same block, probably doing the same stuff. Do you feel like you was affected by not having your father around?
I mean, definitely, because I feel like, as I would have learned, instead of me learning a lot of things on my own, my pops would have been there to tell me this stuff or watch out for this. Man, he was there, but he wasn't there, is what I'm saying. My pops was low riding, and stuff like that. He was part of the individual's little crew or whatnot. So he was around, but he wasn't around. He was there to give me money, birthdays, stuff like that. But when it came to the, hey, whoop-de-whoop, beware of this type of cat, that ain't your real friend. He wasn't. I had to learn some of that on my own, growing up.
Yeah, so you grew up in Compton. Now,
and I grew up in LA, Los Angeles.
In Los Angeles. Okay. So where you grew up at, was it did you grow up poor, middle class, or upper class?
I would say I was middle class, because my neighbors, they were, I won't say they were poor, but I knew I had way more than them, because I had aunties that had, a little money, that if my mama couldn't get it, they got it. My dad was always giving me stuff to make up for the time that he wasn't teaching me how to hoop and stuff like that. So I had it. I knew I can get anything I wanted. So that wasn't a problem.
Okay. Yeah, you're really into basketball because most of your skits, you're holding the basketball.
Because they just opened up the gym. So, I gained a little weight. And then when I lose weight, everybody like, yo, what happened to Gwayne? Look at him, man. He's frail. He's sick or something. I'm like, damn. Okay, if I'm fat, I'm healthy. But if I lose weight, I'm sick. Okay. All right. I see what it is.
Let me ask you, what's your do you have a particular diet? Because I see you in the skits, you're energetic. Right? Does that have something to do just naturally how you was brought up, or you keep it
natural, bro?
Or just natural?
Yeah, since I was a kid, I was just like on the go, like always. That's why my mama put me into like acting and whatnot, and kept me in the sports because I was too hype, man. I was hype. Let's get it. I was hyper. Start slow me down. You're gonna do something. You're gonna do boxing. You're gonna do karate. It ain't never been a season where I wasn't in nothing, bro. I even did soccer.
Okay, so you was always active, right? Let me ask you. So on your YouTube channel, you currently have 203 videos. That's a lot of work.
That's not a lot of work. Even the videos that we don't put out, that we do, and we be looking at it like, man, gotta do that over.
Oh, wow. Yep. And this doesn't even count the collaborations. You be on other people's channels. This is just your stuff.
Exactly. I don't even count that, And when you put the stuff that you do from another channel, they be like, oh, we already seen this. This is on Big Jeff. Why you post this shit? Like, nigga, everybody don't follow Big Jeff on my page. They don't see it.
Have you noticed? Have you experienced that? your supporters are only supportive depending on what you put out? Like you could put out 20 funny, hilarious, great videos. You do one video and it's just like thumbs down and stuff. Have you experienced that?
You know what? I have, and you know what? And you got to take it because they honest, and I
Yeah.
like that, and I respect that because I want them to be honest. I don't want no dick riding fans. I don't want like, oh, everything he put out is hilarious because I don't think I put out stuff is hilarious. You know what I'm saying? I just think, oh, that was okay, but they'll be like, oh, that was hilarious, like for real. And then when I put out something that I thought was kind of weak, they let me have it. Yo, this is the weakest video you ever put out, bro. I don't know about this one. I'm like, damn, let me delete this motherfucker. Yeah. I knew what I told you, babe. I wasn't gonna told you. But yeah.
So one thing I noticed about you is that even when you show behind scenes, right? Some of the other channels, it shows behind scenes where you're there. Maybe it's not on camera, but it seems like you memorize your lines before you get there. It's not like you come there and you mess up. I don't see too many mess up with you.
I don't, you know what? It depends who we shooting with. Like for instance, with Big Ja, we just rip.
Mm.
We just rip right there. There's no script. like okay, so this sketch is about Christmas trees, and G, you gonna rob. You gonna come in there and you gonna rob us. And I'm gonna be like, hey, Lo, man, what you doing? And you gonna be like, what's up? You know, say what you say, G. And I'm like, all right. So that's how we do the skits, really. It'd be like Ja will have the whole setup, and then he'll tell us like, say it in your own words type of stuff. But then you have the people that do have scripts, like someone I'm working with, Jahan Jones. You know, we got scripts. And when I was doing that You Hitting That movie with him, I didn't even know my lines, bro. I just showed up and was like, oh shit, I gotta learn this shit. So I just looked at him, and everything I said, man, this is kind of corny. I put it in my own words, and that's how I'm able to like memorize stuff, you know, real fast on the spot.
Got it. Okay. And that's similar to Friday.
Bam. Exactly.
The movie Friday. Everyone there was they had said, listen, we could only shoot this scene one time. Because it was the actual film. It's like we only can shoot this, we only have a budget for one. If you mess up, you're not in the movie.
Right. One take, Jake, that's it. Y'all better get over there on the sideline and practice.
So that line, when Smokey went up to the other guy, Faison, he said big worm. No, he said big perm. I mean big worm. That was a mistake. But he had to improvise quick because they couldn't reshoot.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
It was a mistake. Yep.
Hilarious stuff that we don't know.
You currently have the road to 227,000 subscribers on YouTube. Was it easy?
Was it easy? I don't want to. It depends. You know what? A lot of people think it was easy for me.
Yeah,
because it was harder for them. You know, some people are still trying to get 100,000. So I don't want to say that it was easy. It came fast, but it was hard work, bro. I really, when I first started, I was shooting every day, bro, every day, and it affects. If you're in a relationship, it's really hard in your relationship, especially when you're around all the other women.
Yeah,
and at home, and then they see you being like, oh, you know, physical with other women. You know,
yeah,
like, you know, you was on. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
It's hard, but it definitely wasn't easy. But I had an easier route because my collaboration with Ja is what put me on the scene. That gave me like the spotlight. And then when they came to my page, it was like, oh, okay, so you can play different roles. You just don't play the nigga that's always messing it up or something like that. You know, yeah, because I read the comments, bro, and on Ja. You know, when I first started, he was giving me them roles, and he was like, man, fuck this nigga, man. I'll slap that nigga do-rag off his head. Like, nigga, I'm acting. Okay. Y'all want to go to my page and see how my acting is. I ain't just playing. I'm playing a fucking role, my nigga. But yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, that was so since you mentioned it, let's jump right to that. I first saw your work from Big Ja YouTube channel. The Lesbian Homie. Okay? The Lesbian Homie. All right. That character you play was a professional hater. You could teach lessons, been a professor of hating. You said you read the comments of that video, right?
I read the comments, man. I didn't read them all, but I read some of them. I'm like, damn.
Listen, I've seen you a few times before that, but that's when you pissed me off so much.
See.
But check this out. I had people, at least 7 people call me because we try to just talk about what's going on to try to create something ourselves. But man, I've never had people text me about a YouTube skit. And
Nope.
just a conversation. Usually you watch it and maybe you do a comment, but you don't talk about that with your friends, right?
Right.
I had people text me about you, how pissed off they were.
What they were saying, man. Just
He
be honest.
opened the door. I'm back. Who starts using these? I was like, this mom. So it also shows you, right? The hate you receive. Listen, man. As long as you don't go against your principle as a man, as a father, as a brother, as a son, or who you are. Attention is not good or bad attention. You want to write a good comment. You want to give a bad comment. You want to put a thumbs down or thumbs up. Attention is attention.
That's
You
it.
know about me. So,
Yeah, you know about me. That's it.
did
That's
you get
how
a lot of subscribers after that, or?
hell yeah, I did, man. I was like, because look, when Big John first told me, like, hey, get on YouTube, doggy dog. You can make some money. I'm like, nigga, we on Instagram. Nigga, what you talking about? He's like, for real, I'm telling. All right, look, like, say less. I'm on it. I'm getting on Instagram. So I mean on YouTube. So I got on it, right? I'm like, yo, John, this shit whack, bro. I ain't got no subscribers or nothing, bro. Like, I ain't getting no views. Like, and at the time, Instagram was popping. You was getting hundreds of thousands. And I'm like, this shit whack, bro. I ain't doing this shit. And one day, I kid you not, like, not even one day, like a week later, I woke up just boom, 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 boom. I was at 5,000, 7,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20. I'm like, what the?
Wow.
Hell yeah, I need to do some more skits on YouTube. This is where it's at. Fuck IG. I was all for it. I was like, my nigga, I gotta get on this YouTube right now. Nigga.
Did you know Ja growing up, or that's just something that connected?
I met Ja like maybe like 4 or 5 years ago at the this place where we all used to link called the Sketch House.
Okay, Sketch House. Okay.
Right. Yeah, we'll go over there like the Tim Willies, y'all of Eddie's, Minks, Troy in LA. Those guys was always over there, at the Sketch House.
Yeah, because I know Big Batch is probably one of the people in I guess the black community sort of that really branched out doing like I forgot what it's called, like short skits, like 5-second vines. But I remember Big John was doing I don't even think YouTube was paying out at that time. He was doing the impersonation. He was pretending to be someone. And he'll beat them up.
Yeah. 1-800 what's happening. That
so he was doing that. I remember he was doing that. That man, that was so long. I don't know if it's 10 years, 8 years. It was quite some time. And for him to be consistent and to be funny. And what brings me to my point is that even you doing this interview, you're giving back, right? To someone that's not nowhere near. I only have 200 subscribers, right? But you're here with me right now. So what's the reason why you like to give back?
Because, man, it keeps me humble because I don't ever want to, forget where I came from. And I always used to look and be like, if I ever was a star or basketball, NBA or whatever, I'm never going to say no just because somebody has less than what I have, and I'm only going to mess with the big dogs. Because I know what it's like when you don't have nothing and you struggle and you're trying to come up. You just need somebody to see that and see you, and then you get that one shot, So that's why I'm the way I am. That's why I read comments. That's why I comment back when I can, to the fans and whatnot and the supporters because of that.
Because of that, right? Yeah. So did you ever want to give up? I think you kind of mentioned that already, but
every week. But yeah, you go through those moments where you like, man, tired of doing this. They don't respect me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting the views that I normally get. I'll do something different now. But that's when this is your passion because you have that moment for that second or that day. And then you like the next day, I'm back on again. I'm rejuvenated. Let's get a skit in. Let me think of something, But yeah, all the time, man. It's the ups and the downs of this stuff. People just see the ups and they like, yo, man, y'all living y'all best life. Y'all love each other. Y'all party. Y'all be on. But they don't know what comes with this stuff, man. It's a lot, bro. It's a lot of pressure too.
Got it. Yeah, like there's definitely I definitely wanted to do a video because I think what happens is that people, like for an example, the black dollars is especially with women, it's $1 billion. The hair and weave industry is $1 billion. that's being taken out of the black community, right? So the WNBA, females are blaming men for WNBA not being as big, but there's $1 billion of hair that's not yours going outside the community. You don't need the men to build that. So one of the top, I should have had her name, top WNBA players, she's really tall, created an OnlyFans page because she, the money, right?
Damn.
The money. So with so with that being said, is that do you believe it's the men to blame why the WNBA
why is it the men? Why are they? What was their reason for blaming the men? What?
Lack of support. Just like we support the NBA.
I mean, you can't blame the men when it comes to something like that, because the sport for them is different. It's a different entertainment. They're not doing what we're doing. It's not a lot of alley-oops and dunks and niggas getting banged on and stuff like that. The excitement is different. I mean, yeah, the excitement is actually different. It's more fundamentals going on when you watch the WNBA. So if I was to train somebody, I would be like, yo, watch the WNBA first before you watch this NBA, because everybody want to be Steph Curry now. Everybody want to go up and do all this crazy crap. You don't see that over there. But I wouldn't blame the men. It's just the entertainment. It's not very entertaining. It's kind of boring. But then you have your good games where you like, oh, hey, old girl raw, and she look good. So I can't. You can't blame the men, and the women ain't supporting the women either, going to watch the games either. So what the hell are you talking about?
Exactly. So, and especially the way that the country is now, there's a lot of blame shifting when it's like, who cares who fault? Like, as of right now, what can I do to help you out? Right. There was a post, right? There was a post on social media went kind of viral that a man said that on his first date, he requires on the first date no makeup and no fake hair.
Oh, you want to see what you really look like, huh? When you wake up in the morning and shit, huh?
Because as of right now, you could change your sex on your birth certificate, and they try to make it where when you're born, it's in Congress right now for you when you're born that there's no sex on your birth certificate.
Yeah, that's getting real wild, man.
So what do you think about a lot of he got a lot of, I think he got thousands of backlash of women saying, "Oh, he's controlling." What do you
say? Want to know, bro? You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at the brother, man. Y'all out here fooling cats, man. They shave them down to Adam's apples now, so you don't know.
Have you ever been fooled? Like I've been fooled as far as I'm dating a woman, and when she took off the makeup, it was really different.
All the time, yeah. All the time. That's why I like the natural girls. I don't go for the all out filters and whatnot. I look for what's naturally like. Okay, cool. She put on makeup. She's even enhanced. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I see you, ma. But I like that natural.
That natural stuff, right? Yeah, man.
I ain't mad at your boy though for doing that, man. I'll shoot you. You gotta look at the baby pictures. You gotta talk to the mama and the daddy, and you don't know. You don't know, man. For real.
Go to the hospital in person, right? And speak to the doctor at birth.
Right. We got the same names now. Jamie is a girl and a guy. So shit, I don't fucking know the names. Oh, shoot. It's wild. You look at all the rappers that's getting caught up in that.
But so so like when you're acting, I see other people acting and I see you acting. You're acting, I forget who Gwayne is. I'm thinking you're that person. Like, so you're really, really into it. What's your process to get in the mindset of, I'm not Gwayne, right? I'm this character. What's the process of that?
Process for me, I try to embrace the character. And what would annoy me if I was this character, or if I was this dude? How would I be? And I just imagine myself, or imagine actually somebody who annoyed me, like this character that I knew in real life, and I know exactly how to act, because every character I come across, we've all know somebody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's how I do it, and pretty much that's how I embrace it. I just embrace the character, bro, and try to put my mindset. That's really me. I'm a hating ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's do this, Jock. I'm a hating ass nigga. Whoop. Nah. You know what I'm saying? That's my homeboy. That was my homegirl first, So.
Who gave you because I've seen other YouTubers where they talk about they had to move to California to get the opportunity to work with different people, right?
Yeah.
Try to be close to. So who gave you, who would you feel like gave you the break of your first, maybe not the biggest opportunity, but they gave you a break to get into the industry, to get to know those people that you're in the skits with?
Oh, that's a good question. Nobody's ever asked me that. Now I got to go way back because we in 2021. We was back in 2014, 15.
Yeah, man.
Shit, man. Who was like the big dog that, you know
That
what?
just, it just gave you, like, you're the big dog. You're my big, like, you're the big dog to me because
Okay. I
look what
would
we're
say
doing.
back then it was different. So they had pages that used to shout you out if you was funny. So if you made it
Oh,
on these
okay, okay.
pages, you know what I'm saying? It was like you was the man, and I would make it on this thing called Ratchet People Meet. I think they're still around, but it's just not popping like that no more. And it's Ratchet People Meet. You made it on Ratchet People Meet with your video. You the man. Everybody want to work with you. So I think Ratchet as another like website, that a comedy piece that reposted me, got me going. But a celebrity that I was like,
Not
oh,
even a celebrity, just someone you got on camera with. Maybe they introduce you to somebody. Like, who would you give credit to get you in the door? You know?
it might have been Jahan. It might have been Jahan Jones back in the day. Jahan, J. Alexander. Those are the cats that I was working with. You know, Isaac. Yeah, you might not even know some of those dudes, but I was working with them first. That got me through the door to meet some of the guys that kept going, because some of these guys don't do it no more.
Okay,
You
okay.
know? And those guys were bigger than us at the time, and some of them are like super big now. So yeah, I would say probably them. Jay Alexander.
So shout out to Jay Alexander, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout him out. So, um, do you ever get writer's block when you're trying to come up with these skits? Do you ever
Oh,
set?
oh yeah, because you got to think, bro. Everybody's doing this now, and everybody's touched everything you've already done. And because it's life, we all going through life, but we just show it in the way we go through it.
Mm,
You know, so all our sketches, it's like I don't want to be the same as somebody else. I want mine to be different at the end. I wanted to have a different twist to it. I just wanted to be different because I don't want nobody to sit here and say, I already knew that was gonna happen. I saw that coming. You know, oh, I seen this before. Yeah, you know, it's
mm,
just like whoop de whoop skit. You know, I don't want that. So I do get writer's block because I'm hard on myself, and I'll be sitting there like, damn, no, that don't look good. Yeah, so I do. Yeah.
mm. One thing I think about is, I have my differences with Jay-Z, Sean Carter, but he's very inspirational, right? So Jay-Z, to me, Jay-Z is probably one of the best rappers because he's not talking about what he, like, someone else that he's dreaming about. He's talking about, like, what he's doing right now. That's
Mm-hmm.
why he can't talk about the stuff he used to do a long time ago, because he's not doing it. So, and I think
Exactly.
that's sort of what when you're recording, if you're going to be on a yacht, your skit is going to be, this new experience you're having.
Yeah, yes. New experiences. Your life has changed now. I'm not in the slums no more. You know, I'm not on the block no more. You
And I'm
know, it's
not 20 years old, right? I'm not. So
damn.
when I was 20 years old, if I was 20 years old interview you right now, I'll be talking my ass the whole time.
Nigga, I'll be like, yo, you gotta see this new one I got. Yeah, exactly.
I'll be talking to you about, this skit you did right here. Who's that? But
Right. How is she single or did you hit? That's how we be talking. I know you hit, my nigga. I know you did. I know y'all be smashed.
Well, one thing I want to talk about, right? Because I'm also on the fence of, I do what I have to do, but I'm also about trying to. Right now, the youth is out of control, right?
Mm-hmm.
This the reasons go beyond, right? I'm in New York City. The teenagers are, every day you turn. I mean, at least 4 people are shot. Teenagers. I'm not even, the adults want to shoot. Do what you gotta do. But I'm talking about kids. They're 14, 10, 6.
6, damn.
What is your what's the solution to this?
Solution, man. I mean,
Just one thing. If you could, I mean, there's many things you can name, right? Just one.
the stars in the house. You know, that's I would say the house, how you grow up. You know, father figure depends on how your father figure is, because you can have a father figure in the house and he'll be a gangster too, and he all about that. and teaching his son to be a gangster. Because I've been around that where they got the little man saying, "Yeah, say shut the fuck up, little nigga. Shut the fuck up, little." I'm like, oh damn, why you? So it's just the household, man. That's where it starts.
What are your thoughts on black on black crime? When I say black on, because some people don't believe in it, I'm talking about the youth, right? Adults can do what they want to do, but I'm talking about the youth. Or, I mean, you've heard about it, right? The youth are out there and they're just robbing the stores.
Yeah, they doing it out here. They out in Hollywood doing that mess, man. Just pulling up on people, broad daylight.
Yeah. Yep. And a Mercedes Benz, right? Stolen Mercedes Benz. What are your thoughts on? I don't want to get political, but what's your thoughts on, on that? And the reason why I'm concerned with black on black crime, because I'm mixed, I'm black. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm not Caucasian, so I'm not going to talk about what's going on in there. Of course, that happens with everyone. Mm-hmm. But my kids,
mm-hmm. Right?
They're part of the youth as well. So, what's your thoughts on that?
As far as the youth and the black on black, man, I think this times are just getting hard, man. And it's sad, but when you read Revelations, the Bible, bro, in the end of the times, all this stuff is starting to come forth or whatnot. The kids and the parents are killing each other, and you turn against each other. So I think it's bigger than a black on black crime, because it's just the human on human. Like it's bigger than that. Yeah. But it's always gonna be black on black, bro. It's never gonna stop, and it's been around before you and I. So I don't see it stopping, and I don't see us all just saying, because it's too many gangs, and now the OGs are figuring it out now. Like, yo, you gotta stop. Now it's the youngsters like, nah, nigga, I gotta put in this work. I gotta let it.
They don't listen to them. They have no leader. They say their big homie is 2 years older than them. They're like 15. Their big homie is 18. It's like, that's your big homie.
Yeah, they don't listen to the OGs no more. They just wilding out, bro. So I don't think it's never gonna stop, man. It's never gonna stop.
Yeah, I don't see it. Nah, I don't see it. My other thing is that, without getting too deep into it, these black groups are not around. There's daily black people being killed. Daily. Where's that? Well, everyone's quiet, So, that's a whole.
Thank God for these right here. You know what I'm saying? Because we're seeing it a lot. We know about it as being black, that the cops are fucking us up and beating us up and planting drugs on us. Now it's out there. The whole world can see it.
It's seeing it.
It's like you said, it's daily, bro. It's been going on for years.
I watched a video yesterday, and what's so interesting is that the guy was explaining another YouTube. I should give credit to him. I don't know who I got to look it up. He said the reason why the youth, right, is having so many issues with each other is because the information, the thing you just held up, the phone. If I say something, it's being traveled too fast to the other person. It's just, so these kids are having beef with each other, real beef, and then they get on the microphone. So imagine if you have a problem with someone, and you go on Instagram, you start talking shit about them. Then you do another live video. You talking shit about them. This is going to entice the other person. Like, the information is being traveled too fast.
You think about that.
Yeah, just like back in the old days, why before technology was really out there, before cell phones, husband and wife would get along a lot easier, because when a husband and wife have a problem in the morning, he'll leave out, and guess what he has to do? He's pissed off the whole. But guess what? He got to wait 12 hours by the time he gets back home, and by that time, it's like he didn't send no crazy text messages. He is like, I'm gonna run you over.
He ain't on IG putting out subliminal messages. Yeah, when you love hard, it hurts.
So I do believe that the information traveling so fast can be. I think that's really affecting us. As far as that. And let's see, let's cover.
I agree with that.
Kind of interesting to think about, all right, so we covered that. Let me see, one moment.
I'm gonna have to do a skit on that.
Yeah.
You know what? Why can't it just be like the old days? I just go out. I gotta see the subliminals on the internet from you. Texting me all day. I'm gonna pissed off. Yeah, I can do a skit on that.
Yeah, man. But it's not gonna, it's not gonna work because she's gonna be like, no, you cheating. That's why you not picking up.
That part. That part. No, nigga, you cheating. I said FaceTime me. The fuck is a FaceTime?
Let me ask you, when you're doing your skits, right? Especially now, it's pretty easy to get people to come together to act with you, right?
I mean, it's always easier. I mean, it's easy, but it's hard when it comes to scheduling.
What
Because
about when you first started?
when I first started, it was easier when I first started because everybody wasn't doing it.
Oh, okay.
Now everybody's doing it. Everybody has their own channels now
Mm,
and their own schedules. Well, yo, I can't shoot today, but I can shoot with you tomorrow. I'm like, damn, but I can't get Billy tomorrow. So fuck, I'm gonna
mm.
do it. So that's what I go through now.
So let's go. Let's take a step back. Few steps back, right? Um, your first upload on YouTube,
Mm.
right, was called Black Dynamite Fighting Crime.
How did I know you were gonna say that?
Yo, part 2, you came out and you was like, I just whooped your kid with a 2x4. Like, that's not
Bro, that's funny.
Listen, let walk me through that process, right? Because I'm always about just like I'm starting out. I want to know what was your thoughts, right? When you was
I don't know what my thoughts were. I'll be looking at my old stuff like, what the hell was I thinking? What made you come up with this shit? This shit is retarded. Got an afro on, talking like jive turkey.
Hey, you remind me of Martin a lot, you know? You
Right.
just
I don't know what I did that like 2014, man, on
yeah,
Instagram.
man, it was some time ago, right?
Yeah, I just needed some skits to get on YouTube because Jai at the time was saying, just throw videos on there so you get traffic. Just throw it. I'm like, man, them shit's old as fuck though, dog. Like, just throw them on there. I'm like, all right.
If you can remember, who came up with the idea of this? Like, who wrote that?
Which one?
The first one you did, Black
The
Dynamite Fighting Crime.
Oh, I wrote that.
You wrote that. What was the thought? Like, how did that come about?
Let me think. How did that come about? We wanted to do a series because this Tim was a pimp. He always had this pimp. I'm like, man, we should do some old stuff. I got an afro and a karate suit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a hero or something. Like back in the day, like because it was who was it? It wasn't Black Dynamite. What's the other dude? What was his name? I think we were just trying to copy that or do something like that since I had a little person, the homie Kiwan, and he was actually really buff too. So we was like, yo, we named him Muscles because he got a lot of muscles. And we just did 2 sketches, but never really didn't do anything after. We just was like, we was just sitting around the house, clowning around, just did that one.
Yeah, that reminded me of the original Black Dynamite. Dynamite, the original one. I think Pam Grier was in there, I believe.
Yeah, there you go, Pam Grier.
Yeah, man. So no makep on. That's great, but
natural beauty, right?
Yeah, man. So you remind me of that a lot. And I was looking, I was like, this guy's crazy. Did you have to do a lot of retakes for that?
Nah, back then, because everything was easy too, because we were using our cell phones doing that recording at the time. Now it's big boy status, it's cameras and all that stuff, and lights and microphones. And
oh wow,
yeah, it's different. That was easy back then. Oh. Back then, you just get the phone out. All right, record this. Yeah, that's funny as hell.
Now, the people you got in there, what made you want to choose them? What made you get those people together?
Our bond, we were like actually really friends. So it was like
our bond is the short guy, right?
The short guy is the tall guy's Tim, and you're talking about
Kiwan. Okay, I see him a lot in a lot of skits, right?
He's gonna come back up. He's been filming with Danny Duncan, so I'm about to bring him back out. He's about to start doing some more.
Oh, okay. So, was you proud of that? That's it.
Yeah, I was because it was stupid and funny to me at the time.
Was you nervous? You don't seem like the nervous type.
Never nervous.
No? Okay.
I'm more excited. Yeah. I'm more excited, ready to get it going.
If there was something you could take away from the Black community, what would it be? Oh, that's gonna help improve it.
I could take away from the Black community. It could be anything, like as far as individually how we are with each other.
It could be anything. It could be fast food. It could be hip hop, whatever.
I would never take away fast food or hip hop, but I would take away, if we could take away the crime, you know what I'm saying, against each other, as far as the gang banging, I would take that out.
The gang banging, right?
Yeah, because if it wasn't that's what separates us is the gang banging. Oh, he a Crip. Oh, he a Blood. Oh, he from over there. You from Hoover. He from Power. You know, that does a lot of separate. That's what separate us, the youngsters. You know, as a community. You know, so I would take that out. Yeah.
What's something you would put in? Something that we really don't have, but maybe other cultures does have.
What do the other cultures have that we don't have now? Because they all copy us.
Yeah.
So what do we do? You know what? I would say I wish we were more when it comes to my girl's Hispanic, so I could say this, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, I noticed with her culture, they don't care, bro. They'll shack up in one bedroom and whatnot. We are too prideful. We ain't doing that, bro. We like, nah, man, I ain't doing that. You know, I need my privacy. You know what I'm saying? I will give us that because we can help each other more. They're willing to grind with each other until they all come up. You know what I'm saying? They're not selfish. You know, you go even in the 9-to-5 jobs I would go to, or when I was working a 9-to-5, I would get an interview, and I noticed all the bosses, our supervisor was Hispanic, and I would notice they would always bring their people in, even if they didn't have experience. They didn't care. I was like, why are you doing? They didn't even qualify. My folks, though, bro, it's my folks. No, I gotta help him out. He gotta, you know. I'm like, nigga, us like, hey man, hell no, he ain't finna make my name look bad. He ain't got no experience. Hell no, nigga. No. I don't care if he my brother or not. You feel me?
Yeah, I think that's called, like, that's the unity, right? You know, just being able to
And to work together, man. That's how you grow. You can't do it alone, bro. I figured that out because I tried it. It's like I don't need nobody, man. I could depend on myself all the time. You know what I'm saying? And it don't work like that.
Especially when you're at California, the rent is really high, right?
Hell yeah.
Because I'm in New York City, you know, I have a two bedroom, 2,200.
Yeah,
That's just so I can stay out of the when I walk outside, I most likely won't get hit by a stray bullet.
Damn, out the ghetto.
I'm just paying for the location. And the location, if I walk 2 blocks down, I'm in Jamaica, Queens. I'm where 50 Cent was at.
Right where the bullets flying. You dig? I'm right back at home. Mama, I'm home.
You know, so I mean,
said 2,200 just so that way I don't walk outside and get hit by a bullet.
And get hit
also raising a kid, being a kid these days. And I heard my parents used to tell me that when I was young. You know, it's hard, and when you know. And now I'm saying it like, yo, it's harder being a kid. The peer pressure is just at an all-time max. You know, you got the max of little kids committing suicide, the max of kids getting bullied. You know, this is hard being a kid, man. You come home, you find your 10-year-old kid in the room hung himself. You're like, what? You were getting bullied at school? Why you didn't tell me, baby? You know, that type of stuff.
So. You know, growing up, my mom, if I'm getting bullied and I told her that, her response is, okay, what you did about it? What did you do? You know, it was more like someone hit you, but you just came home and told me.
Yeah. See, it's a different type of bullying now.
Because, yeah.
We got these.
They don't want to fight. They don't want to fight.
And everybody recording it like, oh, so they, you know, the bullies are putting on a show now. So niggas don't.
Oh God, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got the camera. Oh yeah, they got everybody extra tough now.
I seen a post that back in the old days, right, especially in the 90s, our parents really didn't care about us in a sense, as far as when you go out, you stay out all day, right? And you come back when the light turns on. When the
street lights come on, you better hang your inside the house.
Whoever was strongest, the strongest survival, right? Whoever the strongest made it back.
Right. That part. Not nowadays. You can't even have your kids go outside. You know,
nah, man.
Kid trafficking and all that.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yeah, man. So you've heard of the term simp, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So there's a lot of men that's out there that are simps, right? I used to be, maybe I'm still in the phase of the king of simp. I probably invented being a simp, right? So what you're gonna do? You're gonna help out. You're gonna help us simps out. Okay.
Okay, what
So
we got to do here?
all right. So
Wait, how you know I ain't a simp? What you talking about? How you know I'm not a simp?
brother, I seen your videos, brother.
Hey, I'm acting though.
Shit,
Remember,
acting or
you didn't
not,
like
you
me.
acting or
Remember,
not, you still there, man. Acting or not, you still there. Next, man. Anyway, because I don't know if they're watching, so I want to be very respectful to them. But shit,
right?
damn, dude. Anyway, all right. So you're gonna help guys like me, right, to try to get out of the simping phase and try to become more of, I wouldn't say alpha male because that term is scattered. Become more of who I'm supposed to be, right?
Yeah.
Who my father was supposed to raise me to be, right? So a lot of guys, they want to talk to women online. They rather talk to women online than in person. The issues they having, they're thirsty, right? Thirst buckets. They go into the woman's house first date, and guess who come out the closet? Her brother, her cousin, or her boyfriend, and you robbed.
Damn.
So to prevent the simps from being hurt from talking to women online, they're in the mall. This is a situation, okay? They're in the mall. They walking. They see a woman. Guess what? She's not by herself. She has two friends with her, sitting down in the mall in the court. They have like the fast food and they're sitting down eating.
Yeah.
I want to talk to her. How? But I'm a simp. What's the
What you
best
say
way for
when
you
you
to
went over
talk?
there and talk to? What you say?
I'm asking you.
Oh, you're asking me what to say. I'm thinking you telling me a story that you did this. I'm like,
No, I'm a simp. So I'm trying to.
okay, so you're saying a situation. It's a woman over there you want to talk to, and she's with two dudes,
No, female friends. No.
two female friends. All right.
Yeah, just having a good time.
So, first of all, you got to see if she even make eye contact with you. You know what I'm saying? If she don't even make no eye contact with you, and you can't even get that, don't even go, because there's no chance in hell. You got to walk around and like, oh, okay, there it is. Okay, that she gave me a signal that it might be okay. You got to fill it out. You got to fill the situation out, man. We got to know our limits. We can't bag every girl. Every girl, or you know what I'm saying. But if she gave you the eye and you seen her, and you just walk up to her and you just like, hey, I usually don't do this, and I'm sorry to interrupt what you three have going on, but I was wondering, do you have a significant other? She's like, well, you know what? Okay, it came up proper. Okay, significant other. Yeah. Depends on what she say is how you go from there. The funny thing is, I did an MTV show back in the 90s, I think it was. And it was a dating show, and I was in the dude's earpiece. So I'm telling him what to say as he's on this date, bro. And I won the show because the girl was like, oh, he was a nerd. In other words, I won't say he was a simp, but he was definitely like an Urkel.
Okay.
So I think I can give you some good advice, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. I've been doing it for a minute. You just got to weed out the girls and see if she's feeling you. If she ain't, you don't even do it because you get your feelings hurt. Don't nobody like rejection, man.
So help the youth to understand, or the young men or people that's trying to get into what you're doing, to understand that just because you're around all these attractive females does not mean you got to go out there and smash it. One of the other influencers, he recently posted that he got married, right? But you can see that he married someone, but I don't think she's in any of the skits. It's more to it than just the fake ass titties and always on Instagram posting. I mean, you probably know what I'm talking about, but just not to put his business out there, right? So this is called dick discipline, right? A lot of men don't have it. That's why they have all these kids out there, and and those kids are probably out there trying to rob me. So to prevent me from getting robbed, right? So what is your thoughts on dick discipline, as far as you particularly are in a lot of skits with obviously very attractive females, right? Yeah. You obviously have to keep it professional. You haven't had no scandals coming out saying he did this or whatever, right? What are your thoughts on men learning how to, especially when you're on a goal, you're focused, you're married, you have a wife, or just what's your thoughts on that?
I think it all tells on, again, how you was raised. Me, I was raised, respect the woman and whatnot, but I wasn't raised. I didn't have issues getting a female or nothing like that. So a lot of these dudes that I see that come in, they're so excited and they're like, oh man, they never got that attention. So if you never got that attention, you know, it's like, yo, whoa, or maybe you didn't get that attention from those type of women, you know, because when I first started in 2015, I was that guy, but now I'm different because I've been there, done that. And my mind is different. I'm on a different level of where I'm trying to get to as far as the bag. You know what I'm saying? So I'm strictly business now. Plus, I got a lady. You know, she don't. So yeah, she don't play at all. So and like I tell her, because she's like, you're around all these beautiful women. You know, I know you get tempted, and I'm like, isn't you're not dealing with a young mind. I'm not saying that we us men, we of course we see them, we think they're attractive, but my mind is different. In other words, so you don't have to worry about that, you know. And you, like you said, you never heard no scandals come out, and the women always, when they meet her, they tell you like, yo, Gwayne, he one of the ones that don't even cross no boundaries. He don't even play that. So it just depends on you as a person, because it could be harder on a beginner, bro. Because I was there once where it definitely, the dick discipline, I didn't have it. I didn't have it, bro. I was wilding out when I first started back in the day, because I was like excited, bro. Like, yo, she would never talk to me, bro. What the bro? I look, back in the day, I was smacking one, right? And I'm smacking, right, doggy style, and I'm like, wow, I can't believe I'm hitting this. She would have never talked to me if I wasn't doing those sketches. And then she turned around, right? You know, she turned around, was like, and I was like, yeah. But when she was, oh my God. But when she was turning around, I was like, yeah, that's right. That's what I'm talking about. You know? But yeah, you know, it just depends on where you're at. I'm at a different place now. That was like 7 years ago.
Because as you see it, right? So the issues that there's a lot of people, man, that are having issues because of lack of dick discipline. Maybe they don't want to, whatever, but they be messing up the bag. Look what everything Dr. Dre was served court papers on his mother's funeral.
Boy, that's crazy. That means that you don't give a,
because he, during the relationship, supposedly, you know, he's been cheating during the marriage.
I don't care. If you don't care, I don't care then.
But you know, but he's paying for it.
That's kind of hard. Ooh, on your funeral though.
And for him, it's not even the money. It's just the fact that he be trolling her. Like he just said straight out of marriage. Like he's trolling her, you know. Let me ask you a question, right? So you have Will Smith. You're pretty familiar with what's going on, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If this was, if Will Smith wasn't famous, he was Will Smith the way he was in PA. How do you think he would have handled Jada? Because right now he's quiet, crying and shit. You know.
I think the old Will Smith probably would have cussed her ass out or something and went off and made a song about it or something. That's what the PA Will Smith probably would have did it and smacked some old cheeks, you know, and said whatever. This one, this Will Smith, he more. I just want my family, you know. I don't blame Jada. You know, I fell in love with a co-star Will Smith. That's what he is now. I'm like, what? Damn. It's like I don't know, bro. I feel bad for him, bro. It's like you never know. He could be on that suicidal type of watch the way she doing them. More and more coming out. You like, damn. Yeah, you know, he ain't satisfying me in the bed. Oh, Will Smith, not Will Smith. All the bitches love Will Smith. His Denzel went up to. She just killing this boy. I was forced in this marriage. I didn't even want to marry the nigga. What?
No, you can't have, you know, that need to be a serious conversation, man. Serious conversation, man. I mean, you're not gonna be. I mean, if I have money like that, it's done. You're not gonna go on camera and talk about my sex performance or,
bro.
You know, Tiffany Haddish was doing that, right? Common's a very nice guy, very nice guy. I think I got the crown from him of simping, right? Come on, man. You know, she was on a podcast, Tiffany Haddish, and she said that if he wants to marry me, cool. If not, we'll be good friends. Who the fuck? But they're dating at that time.
Cool. Nah. Okay.
She's talking about his, you know, she was going on him, you know, about a lot of other things, and he just like, that's my queen, man.
Damn. Ever since he got with Erykah Badu, whoever touched Erykah Badu, she done fucked him up.
You know what I thought about? I was like, damn, is there a woman that Common didn't smash? He probably did my girlfriend. I don't. I had
It's
to ask
common.
her. Had I
It's
say, hey
common,
man, did the comment smash you? What the hell?
bro.
You know,
Bro, it's hilarious. Hilarious.
it's a long like yeah, man. He's on. So
It's tracking.
so 2022 is only 4 weeks away, right?
Jesus.
What can your fans and your supporters expect? Well, first of all, how do you want to be supported?
How I want to be supported. You know, how could just I guess just understanding that we all go through life, because in the YouTube world, internet world, they don't care, bro. You'll disappear for 2 weeks because you're in the hospital dying or whatever. They like, where the videos at? You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
And you're just like, damn, nigga, I'm dying, bro. Like, that's
mm,
I want to be supported more where they understand, that we all have a life. We're all the same. It's just my occupation is a little different than yours. I'm entertaining the world or trying to entertain the world. Cut me some slack. I get sick. I don't have sick time. I don't, you know what I'm saying?
mm.
You don't come out with a skit for a whole week. Where you been, man? Your views go down like, damn, nigga, you fell off. Like, nigga, damn.
He died.
Jesus. Right. You can't take a break. I can't do skits 365 days out of the year, bro. You can't. It's impossible. You're gonna get stale, it's gonna get dry, you're gonna get bored, you're gonna lose your creativity. So you have to have these breaks. People don't understand that. Some of the fans are the supporters.
Yeah, 'cause I think some of the I think majority of the people are they're seasonal. They're there
Oh,
for
I like that.
they're seasonal. And that's why I said Jay-Z is a very big inspiration because people that listen to him, they're probably the same age as him, and he's had the fans for over 20 years.
Facts.
And as they grew, they got kids. They're not thinking of this woman's a hoe because they got daughters. Just like Jay-Z don't really talk about that as much because he got
Well,
daughters, right?
yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
as you keep progressing, your skits progress.
That part. Just gets-
Just like you said, you're doing something more than just comedy.
yeah. I've actually got some movies coming out, man. I got it's called Dream, where
Dream.
I play an abusive father. I'm whooping my son ass. I'm even whooping my girl ass. I'm an
Yeah, people gonna be
alcoholic.
pissed with you because you can act
Oh,
your
yeah.
ass off.
I'm already getting text messages like, yo, I don't even like you no more. I'm like, wait, what I do? No, I just seen these clips, bro. You an asshole. I'm like, thank you, my nigga. Yeah, thank you. Remember that I'll bust your head up too with a bottle. Yeah. But yeah, I play different.
Yeah.
I'm not hee high, and I'm not playing the nigga that messed up the whole outing of the fellas type shit. It's different. Yeah.
Where are people able to watch it once it comes out?
It's supposed to be on Netflix. It's supposed to be on Prime. It's supposed to be on all these little, everything is not the movie theaters no more. Everything is,
Yeah.
you know, right there on that plasma, that internet. So it's supposed
Like
to be close.
on Thanksgiving they released a documentary of DMX, and the promotion of it was so poor. I didn't know about it
You
until
know
a few
nothing
days
about
ago.
that. What?
Exact HBO Max did a documentary
That fast?
on DMX. Yep, and his lifestyle. So it's someone they have a lot of recordings of him behind the scenes that hasn't been
Mhm.
released. But the promotion of that. So I think one thing is that I do want to encourage you, just once your official date, consistently promote it.
Consistently
Like Kevin
promote.
Hart just did that movie, Wesley Snipes.
Hey yo, that's
That
different. See, he's
that
doing
was
something different. He's
that was
stepping
crazy. You
outside of
saw it?
stuff. Yeah, I watched
Oh
that.
man.
I
Wesley Snipes had me pissed because he reminded me of my brother.
Bruh.
He reminded me of my brother. So I was just like, anyway, I'm not gonna do no spoilers, right?
Boom,
So
boom, boom. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I can't believe it. I
so,
can't believe it.
so 2022 is only 4 weeks away. What can fans expect for you for the next G Wayne Enterprise?
I would say they can expect more videos. They can expect more different websites. I'm gonna be on Patreon. Season 4 is coming out in January. January, I'm gonna start filming that. My LA Hood stories. Um, what else? I already said more movies, but that's where it's at. I'm gonna be behind the scenes on some stuff too. Be writing some more stuff for other people. That's what's gonna be on 2022. We just progress in the bag, man. That's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're gonna do something called the hot seat, right? We're gonna put you what's called the hot seat, meaning that you got to answer these statements or questions with one word.
One word?
Yep. I'm gonna try to irritate you a little bit, okay? So you ready?
Ready.
Okay. Blue pill, red pill.
Blue.
Blue. Marriage on paper or no paper?
No paper.
Ass or titties?
Ass.
Reggie Miller is better than Steph Curry.
No.
What state do you don't want to live in?
What state I don't want to live in? I don't want to live in Florida.
East Coast or West Coast?
West.
Hockey is better than basketball.
Hell no. No.
Thought.
Thought. Only one word?
Yep, one word.
Sarah. They ain't watching. Ooh, wait.
You got one word.
Sarah.
Sarah? Okay.
Sarah.
It's free.
What's free? What'd you say?
It's free.
It's free?
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Ain't nothing free. I'm gonna come with that. Nope. What I gotta do is something. Ain't nothing free.
How to go to heaven?
Man, how to go to heaven? God.
Your children?
Love.
Baby mother?
Hate.
You're supposed to say something positive, man. You're gonna see this. $1 million.
Not yeah.
Yeah.
I had
Current state of
I wish I had 2 words for it. That's why. Yeah.
Current state of America.
Bad.
Your last name.
Herring.
No, your last name.
That is it.
No, I know, but just the state, just your last name. What does it mean to you?
Oh, what does it mean? I want to say one word. Oh, what does it mean to me?
Mm-hmm.
My last name? Strength.
Gwayne.
Everything.
Big Jaw.
The gate.
Favorite basketball team?
Lakers.
Will Smith.
Damn.
Tough.
It was just up.
Let's leave that. Let's leave that alone in case he calls you to try to get a movie script, right? Yeah.
You, brother. I got your back, man.
Yeah.
Cry on my shoulder.
This interview.
Good.
Hey, man, I really appreciate it. You know, you gave me an hour of your time.
Yeah, that hour went by fast, man.
Yeah, hour went by, and I have a long list of questions, man. But listen, man, I do want to really appreciate, because I know you do a lot of recording and stuff like that, that you allowed me to interview you. It's really gonna push me up. I'm gonna promote the shit out of it. So I do listen, man, I really do appreciate your time. I know you got a lot of things to do, man, but you know, God bless and you and your endeavors, and you know,
God bless you too, bro.
Any way I can support you, just reach out, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you.
All right.